Welcome to Askew Adventures, where I play a variety of games, both old and new, with varying degrees of success. Heading back into Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. That was not a promising sound effect. Alright. So... Okay. So, I've dealt with the necromancer.
He shares the same fate as his minions. Ironic, don't you think?
Even
well,
more so.
We'll have some peace and quiet around here again. And the dead might be restless for a bit. But I'm sure Hlardak will put them back to sleep. You can report a job well done to the quartermaster.
So you know about Hlardak, huh?
I do. He's a very pleasant fellow. I may not be very fond of his masters, but well, who am I to judge a man for the oaths he's bound to? And he has a lot of respect for the dead. I wouldn't mind having someone like him looking after me after I finally shuffle off this mortal coil.
Aren't you curious about details?
That's all that matters to me. We're both busy individuals. And maybe one day, if Avalon permits, we'll share this tale by the campfire. But for now, let's focus on what's in front of us. Since you've proven you're brave enough to face the undead, I take it you're not afraid of the night either, are you?
It depends on why you're asking.
If you're interested. A while ago, another traveler came through here bragging that he found a place where you could easily gather ethereal cobwebs. He was supposed to return with proof, but, well, I'm afraid he may have met an unfortunate end, as often happens. But I'm still curious about the place he mentioned.
Alright, who was he?
It's just a stranger who wanted to share the fire for a while. I never asked his name. I didn't see the point. There are those on Avalon who love the thrill of braving the night. They don't usually live very long. I think he mistook me for a kindred spirit.
I see. Okay, what are ethereal cobwebs? Because the other dude didn't explain it.
And observe the creatures it has altered. You'll notice a strange substance covering them. That's ethereal cobweb. But no one knows where it comes from. Although some scholars suspect it's the weirdness in its tangible form. I thought it could only be harvested from the bodies of those changed by the weirdness. But if that traveler was right, then there might be an easier way.
Easier's good.
Or to build a weirdness-repelling fire, of course. Look, if you're ever out at night with no safe place to shelter, ethereal cobwebs can save your life. It's like a temporary personal menhir.
Can't you just go and check it yourself?
Ethereal cobwebs can only be gathered at night. And I'm not exactly keen on needlessly putting myself at the mercy of the weirdness. I've got obligations to the keep and my brothers in arms. I can't let them starve or freeze just because I'm a little curious, can I?
Sure, I'll let you know what I find.
Hand me a map. I don't know the exact location, but you should find it in this area. Good luck.
And night just fell. That's... Where did he mark? He marked here. Interesting. So this is where those wolves were. So it looks like there's a little gap here. who knows what's there. Sunken village down here. Alright. And I'm pretty sure that I have a level up. Okay, before I do that, I need to look at my inventory. Because now I have... Okay, I already have that one in place. But I have something. That's right, I've got... Oh, this wand doesn't require... Or the staff does not require anything. So it says it's a staff, but it's typed as a wand. Stamina to use. Oh, that's twice as much as the dagger is to swing, and I'm running out of stamina constantly. Okay. Yeah, that's the other thing we need to do though while we're here is sell some things. Cause no need. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need either of those. Do you have any of the old boots I sold to you? Because you do, but they're trash. Because I just remembered that I managed to drop my boots in the crypt. All right. Yeah, we'll sell that. We'll sell all of this. Whoa. Okay. But I already have the... Okay. I'm gonna hold on to those for a while yet. They sell for decent money, but for the moment... Alright. So I have a wand that requires 6 spirituality. It's not much better than this one. Guess I don't really have any equipment that matters when it comes to where I put my points here. Some max stamina would be nice, because I am hitting that wall pretty quickly. Alright, yep, we'll do that. We'll go back in. Alright. Each enemy affected by elemental status. Elemental damage 15% stronger against targets with full health. That's very situational. Tiresome weave. 10% spell power. Wait, that's the one I was already in. Mana. Mana regen. Max health gets a small boost from your max mana. So I'd get like almost 8 hit points. Don't really think that's going to be helpful. Alright, so maybe I should look into some endurance. That's just max health, stamina. Gain 7 max stamina. Just flat across the board. Perception. Alright. Should I head out in the night or should I go scout the place? Let me rest till morning. I want to go scout the place. Well, hello there, my dude. Yep, he definitely... Okay, okay, Whoa, that was a big jump. Yep. Why is my other spell not doing anything? And I'm hitting the wrong button to dodge. Alright, I'm trying really hard not to use up all my... Where'd the other one go? Alright. Eat some kind of food. Alright, why can I not cast? Okay, I need to read this better apparently. Light cast has an area of effect. Explodes a random nearby corpse, dealing damage and applying bleed. Heavy cast continually heals you from a random nearby corpse. Okay, that is not at all what I thought it was. And is both equally useful and somewhat not. Okay. So now we're back to just being able to shoot. Alright. And I can't run, I must be overweight. Yep. It's blinking down there. Alright. Alright. Let me sell you this junk that's very heavy, that's not worth much. Alright, well, I'm not overweight anymore, so there's that. That's the way to the King's Road. Looks like I can get there either direction. Go down and then turn left at the bottom of the hill. Or I can run this way and see what's up here and connect in. So let's go see what the glowy blue lights are. Because that seems like it's an always safe thing to do. And it is not. Okay. Wrong button. Options, controls, dash on that button, and so I can put jump back on that button. Alright. Okay. So now my dash is on my mouse button, right under my thumb. It calls it a dash. It's kind of... It's kind of dodgy, in as much as it kind of lets you dodge things. Yeah, that was a bad pun. Sorry about that. What are you? You're one of those flame dudes, aren't you? Yep, you are a flame gobbler. And guess what? Big surprise. You do not take damage from flame. And you run faster a whole lot, or run forward a whole lot faster than I can run forward. Okay. And that blade just has no range on it, does it? Okay, well, I didn't kill him, but at least I wasn't in the range of that blast. What What in the world is that down there? Okay, that's hurting, that's hurting, that's hurting. Okay. Not cool, not cool. I thought I had it oh! Got some extra help in here. Okay. Alright. So what I need to do is set up one of these to use that. And so then I can use convert mana to health. There we go. That found a target. Alright. Need to set up some heals. Switch over to the heals. Okay. My headset suddenly become very loud. Still very loud. Okay. Alright. Yep, I knew you was gonna do that. I do not like those things, not with my current setup. But this Archspire thing seems to be where the map is pointing me. Well, there's a sign, but it says nothing. So this is a fast travel point. Another wolf. And another wolf. And another wolf. Okay. And another wolf. I know I saw one right on this other side of that swell. Yeah. And a corpse eater. Alright, well, let's burn the corpse eater. Alright. Okay, so moving that around gives me no feel at all for... Some silk. They were here before us. Surprise. Many questions. We investigate if their work was safe. Great power flows within it. Incomprehensible to us. Weirdness cannot help us. We approach it humbly. Yeah. Okay. So apparently that corpse eater was starving because there was no corpse here. And some copper to mine. It's really not what I'm... Alright. Some more mandrake. That I, as yet, still don't know what to do with. So are those mining points for ethereal cobweb if it's nighttime? Is that what those are? Node resources? Well, I think I found the guy. Oh! Okay, so there's a guardian. Uh-oh. Yep. Nope. Don't want to be here either.
Your armor won't save you.
Nope.
I will be you down.
Alright. I'm not taking on all of those things all at once. You're still chasing me, really?
I'll strike you down. I'll strike you down.
Oh, that was not a good move.
You'll pay for that insult.
No, 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 no. You chased me all this way and now you're gonna reset. And now you're gonna have full health. And I have... Make an offering. Give one animal component. 3% critical damage. I bet that's very, very short-lived. We will do that later. Yep. wrong about that. Actually, it was 2, wasn't it? Yep. Okay. That could have gone better. And I'm overweight. Alright, what does this one say? We approach with respect. The tower allowed us to discover its potential. We don't know what it once was. We know that now it is the way home. Be careful, pilgrim, when you enter. Your soul must be strong and pure. Interesting. I don't know if this fire is good enough to protect me. I need to... sort by weight. Heavy but expensive. Kinda heavy, but much more armor value. So equip those. Drop those. Buttons drop that. Drop. Equip. Drop. And now we are no longer overburdened. My hand was unindexed. I was pressing E to walk forward instead of W, thinking I was still overburdened and couldn't move. Okay. So, are these like mushrooms? Oh no, those are those hammers. Definitely don't want that. Hammer. Drop. Alright. I feel like I'm getting nowhere and it's taking a really long time to do it with this game. Combat's not so bad, but I just feel like every 5 steps I'm running into trouble. Longsword requires 6 strength. Oh. Do I have an extra one of those? We'll sell those. We'll sell those. We'll sell that. 10 pounds or 6 pounds for 10 coin instead of 2 pounds. 6 pounds for 4 armor instead of 2 pounds for 3 armor. I think I will stick with the 3 armor and save those 4 pounds. Yeah, because I'm getting up there. I need to... None of this stuff weighs that much. 4.1, 7.3, 7.4, 7.9, 8, 9.2. Yep. Intriguing. Alright. Flame torrent. I got an upgraded spell. Hold on. Hold the phone. Burning ember. Flame torrent. Light cast, area of effect. Heavy cast creates a stream of fire. Can I even afford to cast that with my mana? I can. It didn't seem to actually hit the deer, though. Is that an area of effect like right in front of me? Is that no range on that? Blasts all enemies in melee range. Back to the drawing board. I wish I could combine these 3 to make a more powerful spell. Skeleton army. Alright. Well, I found the area with the ethereal cobwebs, I think, but I'm not sure I'm equipped just yet to take on anything that direction. Ran into a few too many. Alright. I think I have some bandits. I don't think I have.
Go chop off some heads. Do you keep bandits' fingers as trophies? I would.
I don't, because I'm not a psychopath.
Please state your business. Go
Yeah.
chop off some heads.
Yeah, I don't think I have any others. Alright. have you got? Is there anything else I can help you with?
You realize you won't score any points with the keepers by helping me, right? Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. The things we have to do sometimes aren't exactly done according to the rule book.
Yeah, probably don't care.
A woman named Ness has my cargo and I need it back. I don't know where she is, but starting the search near the Archspire seems like a good idea.
The Archspire.
And yes, you'll get paid. Just bring me the wares.
Alright. Let's see what your shop says. Your shop says that's really expensive. Increase speed with not in combat though, I like it. Spyglass allows scouting. Yeah, 8 gold, I'll buy that. Sketchbook allows sketching. Cool. Okay. I don't think I picked up anything left to sell. I mean, I can sell the armor or the shield, but I'm only gonna get 25 gold for it. The named hammer I'll never be able to use. Alright. Now what I need to do... Okay, so there's a blacksmith's bench, and there's a stash, and a bounty board. But there is no alchemy bench marked on the map. Doesn't mean there's not one in town here somewhere. Means it either doesn't get marked on the map or I haven't found it yet. It's probably somebody's quarters. It's just a garrison, huh? Okay. Oh, what is this? Okay. So that's the, I think the blacksmith's quarters. I don't know. Let's see. Requires iron ore and a sharpening stone. And I can't see how much of which because it's given me a glitch there. Okay. A Revenant's cowl I won't be able to wear anyway. A Revenant's ribcage. I don't really want to dress like a dead person, nor do I want to dress like a flayed drowner or a corpse eater, which I think is what. So the night stuff I can't make either, just because I don't have the stuff to do it. Leather jacket I can't wear. Okay. Yeah, I can't wear any of this stuff. Can't upgrade. Well, maybe I can upgrade. Okay, that's not helpful. There's some kind of glitch going on there. That's not good. Relic slots. Okay, I do have some relics. I don't think I want to use them yet because I don't really know what any of that means. That reduces the weight by 1.8, or by 0.2, down to 1.8. I can't wear either of those either. Can't wear that either. Okay. I'm clearly not ready to do that kind of crafting yet. Brothers' quarters. Alright, I am not finding a place in which I can do alchemy. Maybe in the kitchen. I can at least cook some food in the kitchen. Right? Camelot delicacy. Well, I can't cook. So there's that. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is stash that. I'm going to stash that because I'm a long way away from being able to use it. In melee range. I can't use that yet. I don't have any summons I can use, so that's useless. I could probably sell the extra one of that. I feel like I would want to wear that eventually. Not so much the necromancer's robes. Alright, I'm wearing mana and stamina. I could replace... I could replace the stamina with the mana regen. Okay. And this is just all, oh, that's right, I need a bonfire filled with ethereal cobweb to identify the item. And then I just have some junk that somehow I missed marking for sale or selling. Okay, so there's nothing there for alchemy. Not an alchemy bench over here by the quartermaster stuff, is there? No. Doesn't look to be. Well, alrighty then. Just another place with rows of bunks I can use. Alright, we'll rest till morning. Bunch of weapons I can't use. And yeah, no alchemy. I guess I'll go report in to the quartermaster about the necromancer. Maybe I should, yeah, I talked to the brother. He didn't seem to have anything to say about, you're too far away from the table. I have to invade your personal space.
Eyes forward.
To talk. About
Yes.
the Forgotten
Did
Cemetery.
you find out what's been happening out there?
Yeah, there was a necromancer.
Great. A necromancer. Just what we needed. It wasn't the dark druid from the legends, was it?
I didn't feel like talking to him.
That's what I like to hear. If he's dead, that's the only thing that matters. We already have the Dalriada almost on our doorstep. We don't need an army of the undead to boot. You did well. Maybe it's not so bad having you here. You know where to find me if you come across any more.
So you're still not gonna let me see the captain?
Hmm? You've done your part in proving your worth. All right. You deserve the truth.
The captain's
You
not
didn't
here.
find the captain at the Horns of the South. He ordered us to lock down the keep, and then he disappeared.
Yep,
I have my
I called
suspicions
that,
about where he might be.
what,
but
3
I can't
episodes
say
ago?
for sure. And frankly, I hope I'm wrong.
Tell me your
Brandon once said
suspicions.
he wasn't afraid to go to the Dol Riada, and the way he said it, I couldn't tell if he was joking. So maybe he went to make a deal with them? I think that's ridiculous. Everyone knows the Dol Riada are savages. Diplomacy is not their strong suit. But if it's true, if the captain did go to broker peace with the Dol Riada, you'd most likely find him at the All-Mother's Temple, where One Eye and his thugs are holed up.
Oh, sounds like a suicide
Getting
mission.
into the temple won't be easy, that's for sure. And frankly, I'd prefer not to hear about your demise. Try sneaking in quietly, or see if you can convince the tribe's representatives to let you through. That's the best advice I can give you. And if you do find the captain, tell him to return to the Horns of the South as soon as possible. Galahad the Pure is already on his way, and he won't be pleased to find a bunch of keepers hiding behind the walls without their commander. We'll all face consequences if that happens.
So what's the story behind that flooded
It's easy to go into the
village?
keep. You could say it was its beating heart. That village was where our lighthouses led the ships, and where the workers lived with their families. Ah, those must have been the days. But then the ships stopped coming, and there were less and less new keepers, and the others left looking for a better life. Until, at last, the sea took most of it.
Anything
Depends on
interesting?
your idea of interesting. There's a weird statue with a gong, but I'm not sure how much of it is left. Other than that, probably just damp rubble. I don't know. Ask
Walking
Margh.
drowned
I'm
people.
pretty sure he just sits there all day instead of hunting. No wonder we've been eating nothing but fish.
Alright. Well, this one's going to be a little short. I got to wrap it up. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. And I will catch you next time. Yep, save. Alright, I'm out.